So, I've been asked to talk about Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving's quickly approaching us, and Thanksgiving is going to look very different this year, as every holiday has looked very different this year due to the fact that we're in a pandemic and we have different variables to deal with. I know that there has been news about with the onset of the flu season, and there's been a recent increase in COVID in multiple states that the CDC has talked specifically about small gatherings being a challenge and being a potential risk. So I know a lot of people are trying to figure out, we always do this for the holiday. We drive, up to this state or that state that's close to Texas, and we get together with aunts and uncles and cousins and all those different things. But please be mindful that as kids are beginning to go to um, school that's live and not virtual anymore, as they're beginning to do extracurricular activities, as people are beginning to go to more events like weddings, like holiday gatherings that we're talking about, that there's always a potential risk for your kiddos to get infected. And what ends up happening is that's going to put them back into virtual school. It's going to put them back into virtual therapy. We have to go backward to a different level. We're certainly able to do that, but I think we all know that live therapy, live school definitely has its advantages. I know that the school districts have been, some of them are not even doing virtual school anymore because the kids are so far behind. And the kids that are in live school are way ahead of the kids in virtual school. So, and I know it varies per district, so I'm just speaking in generalities. So, I do know families that really want to see each other, so they're going to do it on a platform like Zoom or what is it, Google Teams or one of those things. Anyway, a computer, and they're going to spend some time chatting as a group. I think it's important to connect because we need some sort of consistency in what we do, but we also have to be mindful of not only our kiddos that are immunosuppressed, but the elderly that are at risk with the transmission. And we very well know that many people are carriers and are completely asymptomatic. So you would not know that something was going on. I have actually personally experienced through people I know where one person goes to an event that's a social event, they contract the disease, and they infect a whole group of people, and it takes a whole household out. Which is very straining for families and for those that are involved. It's really a life disruption. So be mindful of those things. But again, think about things that you can do that are fun for the holidays. If you're at home with your kids, do some holiday crafts. Engage in things that you wouldn't normally be able to do because you might be driving to Arkansas or Oklahoma or Houston. Make it a family time with those special things where you can bake or you can do crafts, or if our weather's good, if you can be outside playing. Really try to engage your kids to make some sort of normal, but be mindful of the risk that will go on in the life disruption that you might experience. So if you need any advice from your clinicians, if your client's here, please reach out to your clinicians. They have great ideas, great activities. Review our blogs. We're posting things all the time that your kiddos love to do. And we just hope you have a great holiday season and it's blessed.